Hey, good afternoon. Mike Jones, Jacksonville's Voice of Real Estate, getting ready to come at you live here. Cindy's not here today. She's out showing properties, and that's always a good thing. Today I'm going to talk about cash buyers and why sellers, it's not maybe such a great deal for a seller if you're a cash buyer. And we'll talk about that in just a second. So if you missed us last week, it wasn't because we weren't here actually recording a live session. We actually did it twice, but for some reason, our live was not going on to YouTube live. So I don't know what happened. Technical difficulties always haunt us, especially when you're dealing with all this equipment. But here we are. I think we're live today. If you have a question about real estate in general, we will try to answer it. If you just drop it in the comments section there below, I'll try and answer it in short fashion right here on the show. Going to be a quick one today. I often get calls from people calling about a house for sale or on one of my listings, and they always, some buyers will start off with, well, I'm paying cash. And a lot of buyers are under the assumption that if they're paying cash for a house, that they might get it for cheaper or get a really good deal. And the fact is, to a seller, it's all cash in the end anyway. When they walk away from the closing table, they're going to get cash. The only benefit to a buyer paying cash to a seller is that there's not a financing contingency. And a lot of buyers think, well, if I'm paying cash, they don't have to wait. I can close quickly. But the fact is, for some sellers, especially those sellers that are living in their house, sometimes a quick closing isn't always the best for them. So a cash buyer really just means that there's no financing contingency. And I'm not trying to tell you not to negotiate, but don't lead with I'm paying cash, because it really doesn't matter. What you should lead with as a buyer, if you're trying to negotiate a better price on a house, is to say, I'm not going to have to go through a financing contingency. Bing, that's going to light the sellers up, because that makes a difference to them. In other words, they know that if you have cash and you put this offer together, you're likely to go through with the deal. There's not going to be a financing contingency holding things up, because a lot of times the financing can fall out on day 30 or day 25, whatever it is, and the buyer gets to walk away, and the seller has lost a lot of marketing time. So just remember that cash in the end to the seller, no matter if you're getting a mortgage or paying cash, the best way to lead off is I'm not going to have a financing contingency. So that to me, from what I've seen and working with a lot of home sellers, is a way better to lead out the conversation when you're making an offer. We've been busy this week. It's a fantastic time to buy a house. Lots of buyers out there. Right now, if you've got to sell a house, I think right now is the best time of the year. We're experiencing it here. Matter of fact, Cindy and I have a listing on the river that we got 3 offers on over the weekend. So the seller was happy. They got 3 to pick from. Got that one under contract, and we just listed a brand new riverfront. I say brand new. They just built this house. In fact, the custom builder, bought the lot, built a house on it, on the river. Beautiful house. They did not miss any tricks, bells and whistles on this one. So stay tuned. Maybe on the next live show next Thursday, we'll discuss it. We'll talk about it. So hey, if you have questions about real estate and you're watching the replay, I don't know if Cindy's usually taking care of the questions here in the comments. So if I've missed your question, just drop it in the comment section below. We'll answer it during the week through the comments, or we'll talk about it on the next live show. I'm Mike Jones. If you need help buying or selling real estate, let me know. Reach out to us. Our number's there on the bottom of the screen. If you're watching from anywhere in the country and you need help buying or selling real estate, we have been in the business a long time. And we've developed relationships with real estate agents all over the country, and we can help you find one that will suit your needs and not theirs. I'd love to connect with you on Instagram. My handle is Mike Jones Jax, Jax, Florida, FL. So Mike Jones Jax, FL. Love to see you there. If you do go there and you want to connect with me, say that you heard about me on the live show, and that would be fantastic. Until next week, we will see you later. Thank you for watching.